Well, I had Maverick Carter in studio on Wednesday, the business associate of LeBron James and good buddy from back in the day. And I refuse to use the word that Phil Jackson used, obviously, Frank. Um, I asked him if where LeBron plays fits into any of his business strategy. Certainly, if he's transitioning into the entertainment world coming out of his playing days. And he said, not the only thing that matters is where he's going to go is to win. That's it. That he could have meetings anywhere, he could shoot movies in any offseason, regardless of where he is. What are your thoughts on that supposition from Maverick Carter on this show?
Well, let me
Wednesday?
kiss up to you first. I heard the interview. I thought it was a really good interview. And Maverick Carter is a very smart guy. But I would say this too: the one business opportunity that could be there with the Lakers could be a part of ownership. Then that, to me, that kind of changes things. I agree. If I'm LeBron at this stage of my career, and I understand right now the Cavaliers have been terrible. If they lose tonight, believe it or not, that's going to be 5 straight losses for them. And it won't be an easy game. They're in Washington, and Washington's coming off a loss as well. But to me, staying in Cleveland for one more year, at least it keeps you out of the Western Conference where the Golden State Warriors are. So even when when the season starts, it's almost like the Cavaliers are 4 wins away from winning an NBA championship, as opposed to going out west and now trying to navigate your way through. If he joins a pretty inexperienced Laker team, even if he brought a player like Paul George along with him, to me, you're still not as good as the Golden State Warriors. By staying east, especially in Cleveland, I think he's going to be 33 on December 30th. If you stay one more year, that means he would be 34 next year. To me, that would be the smart way for him to go. Give yourself 2 more legitimate seasons to make a real run at it. And remember, the one thing about Cleveland, I don't believe that they would trade that Nets pick, but they do have some interesting players on their team, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. What if you combine one of those players with the Nets pick? Could you get a player like DeMarcus Cousins? I'm sure you would shoot for the moon and try to get somebody like Anthony Davis. So I still think that Cleveland, if things are really going poorly for them, where they're just hanging over 500 a little bit, maybe by February they would decide to do something drastic. I agree with what Maverick Carter is saying. LeBron is one of the biggest athletes, most popular athletes in the world, regardless of where he's going to play. But I do think business factors into it from this standpoint, that if he ends up in L.A. with the Lakers, could eventually he be part of ownership there?
But first of all, just in a couple minutes I have with you left here, is that legal? Can you do that? Can you offer a player ownership while he's still playing?
No. Not when he gets there.
Oh,
but
just a wink. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And secondly,
when you're done playing.
But that said, though, why not the Clippers? Because the Clippers have Jerry West sitting there, the Godfather, who whispered in Kevin Durant's ear, and that I'm sure LeBron listens to. And this is my supposition, just sitting on my couch, and also having interviewed Maverick Carter. And as you pointed out, this guy's a brilliant strategist along with LeBron. They're really smart. Why would they want to attach LeBron's brand at the end of his playing career with that of LeVar Ball's? Why would they want to do that?
Yeah. No, that's – and if you look at the Clippers roster, too, with Blake Griffin, with DeAndre Jordan, and if LeBron could bring somebody, and I don't really – their salary cap situation, they might have to jump through hoops to make some moves. But that, from a basketball standpoint, and we know that Doc Rivers and LeBron have a very good relationship. In fact, I think LeBron went there. Wasn't the story years ago that they were trying to lobby Doc Rivers to somehow become their coach in Miami? So I would definitely think that would be in play.
Plus, if LeBron wins with the Lakers, his number just goes up there with a dozen others. If he wins with the Clippers, there's one number in the rafters. I mean, seriously, you go to Staples for a Lakers game, you see the banners all over the place. You go to Staples for a Clippers game, they just have photographs on the wall of the current Clippers.
It's a fair point. And what if LeBron was able to bring, if not Paul George, maybe Carmelo, you add into a team where you already have DeAndre Jordan and you have Blake Griffin, obviously, and they have some good role players, including Lou Williams. You know what? It might not be a bad team to try to go make a run at it.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.